So, I feel like the main thing with the Aura is, of course, it's gonna be easier to maintain your teammates in it, but I think it's more of a quality of life change because for your teammates, because they understand the Aura is the same range, same radius as Lucio's is. Because a lot of players, I feel like, don't know exactly how Mizuki heals, and right now, having him in your team, you go like, bro, same as Lucio healing to a certain extent. You know, it's easier to understand how his aura works.
Mentioned he had a daughter blessed by the fox spirit.
Because I feel like a lot of people did not realize like how his healing works. You understand? They understand the head thingy, but the aura felt like way smaller, you know, than Lucio's. So this is actually a very good change. And about the generation stuff, it's whatever. It's whatever. Good Mizuki players, I don't think will struggle at keeping the regeneration, the passive up, especially considering how many things you can charge you passive off of. So overall, good changes for Mizuki, and excited to see him being played more and more. But let's get some games in. I like playing Mizuki in Duel that much. I like playing him against Diva, Adventure, Vendetta. Oh, fine. Bye, guy. Oh, I missed that.
I'm on the point. Keep you company.
Gotta get better at landing the projectiles, bro.
Hey, I'm impressed.
See, I need healing and Mizuki just stand near them. Yeah, you just gotta stand near Mizuki. But now the aura is gonna be way better. Oh, got greedy, Doug. Oh no. It's more of a change not for you, it's for your teammates. It also raises the discussion if you should pick the other minor perk. Because like sometimes you have bad matchups in which it's super hard to farm your perk up, your remedy aura up. So maybe in case you really want to play Mizuki against Poke and you can barely get your passive up, consider getting remedy aura as the perk. But I would say 90% of the times exposed soul just gives you way more carry possibility. I don't know what I want to ult though. I wanted to ult that, but whoops. I'm out. Good evening, hope you're doing well too. Think I'm gonna ult inside a Fox or Emga ult. Okay, the pen.
There's no escape.
Aura max.
Enemy here. What can I say? I'm a team player. My ultimate is charging.
Go together. Let me go this side. Yeah, just in case. I'm thinking like, trying to think where Mizuki's taking the fight with the bullets. Where the enemies are taking the fight so that I can place my ult in good spots. Oh, nice dodges though. I think his ultimate is pretty hard to use compared to other support ults. Other support ults are way more intuitive. You need like a lot of planning how you want to place the ultimate. Like for instance, I think the ultimate can cancel Kitsune Rush to an extent, or even a Mauga cage. Put it at the right spot to make the Mauga push. Just right at the corner of the cage. You know what I mean? Like a Venn diagram going on. Could work. Same with the Fox. Put it at the end of the Fox. They need to push all the way. Good ult. Major break, give me the healing casa. Let's go.
Enemy over here.
Let me get closer. Get my passive up.
You're so nice.
No, I tried. Okay, let me save my chain for Venture. See when they decide to go in. Yes. What are guys doing? What are Emre doing? Oh, nice jump there though. They walk main. Ooh, good wall. But yeah, I do believe that definitely against like some heroes like Venture, Vendetta, Genji and Tracer to a certain extent, Diva, Ball, Hazard. Mizuki is good, but in some matchups he's not that good, especially against long range poke. I still think players are learning how to play him, and teammates are learning to understand how his stuff works. But the ultimate seems pretty hard to use. I think there's more to it than it seems. I think we all have been trying to use it the same style that you'd want to use the beat, for instance. Nice. Like for instance, I'm gonna hear Emre ult and I'm gonna put it so that we play in a safe tag. Like you gotta view it as AoE defense matrix, not as Lucio's beat. Yo, I'm gonna get that kill though. Oh. Even Doug. You know, like for a DPS that goes in, everybody on the right side ain't gonna do damage. See what I mean? So much potential still. Oh yes, thank you. So yeah, opinion on the Mizuki buffs. Better than before. I think the generation rate thingy doesn't matter that much. Definitely your teammates will... Makes it easier for your teammates to actually like playing with a Mizuki in their team. And we're gonna get 1 or 2 more games in with him. And I think he's strong, especially against D.Va and Ball. If you see D.Va or Ball right now, no matter the rating, very good. Just throw the chain at them, you know? Against Doomfist 2, Hazard, heroes like that. He's really good at punishing tanks because the chain is pretty easy to land.
Begone, spirits.
Genji, Rein. Yeah, you dead. Oh, Mizuki, Angan, Weiyang would actually be a sick combo now I think about it. That Tracer too.
We are not letting them take the point.
Good. Got both of them. Oh, that's the new Genji skin from WoW. Looks sick.
I'm back.
Good. Zaga up. Zaga is up. Oh. Woo! Just in time. So many things to like cancel my E now. I gotta be more careful. I'm just gonna play for the passive. Can't shoot me through this.
Thanks, kitty ball. I don't think so.
Nice. Again, same discussion that we had earlier. Give me the Aura generation. If I play against Zen, Ilagi, Ashe, Sojourn, I might consider getting Remedy Aura because I'm never gonna land the chain against them anyway. You know? But like in this case, a specific scenario, like that's a very specific, particular scenario. Generally, the chain one just matters. Helps you out a lot, you know? What do I ult? I don't know. I think I'm gonna save my ultimate for EMP or something. Or the blade has some brace sustain. Oh, that was pretty bad, honestly. On the Sombra.
I'm out of there. Begone, spirits.
Do I expect more changes to him in the future? I think so. I think we're gonna be getting more changes.
And I'm out.
Especially this chain. I'm gonna get bladed. Let me charge my passive off the Winston bubble. Being able to use the teleport, I have to use the chain.
Just trying to help out.
Ooh, the chain though. Good. I saw the timer appearing there. I was like, nope, I ain't doing that.
We're outnumbered, by the way.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Let me charge my passive up off the bubble. Ah! Who put the thing there? The roof. Let me get close.
Taking a point.
Get out. I think this is the first time I actually play Mizuki on Samoa. I feel like you need to have like some good E spots. So like this. So that when you go back to your team, you're gonna be in cover. Back near E, I mean, gonna be good. Back in cover. My bad there. Could have saved hook. I'm on.
Out of there.
Ooh, they're looking in.
Be gone, spirits.
Should be our point. Good. Let me exist max here. Careful about the sleep or the chain. Nice. And about against the third or quick step, I still think the hat is probably the best break to pick. Probably still the best break to pick. But you know, I'm curious about how many of you have actually climbed on Mizuki? I feel like whenever I pick Mizuki in champion, players go like, ugh. You know, he's not very preferred by players. But the guy now, we have had like a long range poke type of angle. Brig is really bad right now. Mizuki kind of falls in the Brig category. Maybe we'll see a change because he's pretty good against dive-ish comps and stuff. Decent versus Brawl, I gotta go with other heroes, but versus poke, you might have games in which he just exists, you know? You got 60% win rate on him on like 20 games. That's pretty big. You got more range. So more you get the speed, I guess, now too with a perk.
Thank you.
Quick step is better for solo comp. It gives you Juno again on faster cooldown. Really? I should consider that. I'm like Kirk when people pick Mizuki. While they have their stats look nice, I'm often suffering as a result. But stats say everything.
Just trying to help out.
Really bad against Brawl or with Brawl. I don't like playing him against long range poke.
I'm out of there. You can't break free.
Got my one. 62% win rate. I want to see. Most people spam the hat. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of guilty of that too. I'm kind of guilty about that too. Hat management is very important. Whoops.
I'm back.
I'll get you that. It's like playing Brig and only pack your tank, it's a throw.
I'm out of there.
Agreed. You gotta look for the squishies. Like, that's the thing with Mizuki. I feel like it's not necessarily the Mizuki player, bro. The teammates don't necessarily understand how his kid works. I am not trolling. They expect, like, I've had games in which my tank was staring at me to heal me, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to throw my hat on you. I have a tracer in the back that's gonna be taking like a ton of damage. I gotta save that, you know? It's one of the heroes that the longer the time goes, the stronger he is, and I think that on paper he's pretty decent. Wanted to use that, maybe to deny the ult, but apparently it doesn't work. Nah, I used the chain when I was inside of it. Like, yeah, the chain is flashy, but not that flashy. The numbers are good, but not insane. You know? They're good, but not insane. Good. I still believe that if you have to decide on one of the two new heroes to learn how to play Cat versus Mizuki, I think long term Mizuki will be picked more in the history of Overwatch. I think the Cat is slowly but surely becoming a more gimmicky hero.
Just trying to help out.
Not to mention the fact that I feel like even though you exist a lot on a Mizuki, you know, you can go like where you just get value by existing. God damn it, Den's Shanagan is good. Holy, how much Shanagan did she play? He has a lot of animation cancels and decks, a lot of things that he can keep track of. He's not as simple as he seems. You know, he is actually pretty complicated. High skill ceiling, but easy to learn to pick up. GG. Let's go next game.
Just trying to help out. Be gone, spirit.
Objective unlocked.
Where are you going? I'm back.
Whoops, my bad. Went full Kigi mode.
Stop him from pushing the barricade.
Wiggy Mizuki kind of good versus dive, by the way.
Trying again.
Over there, really proved yourself.
Keeping
Nice.
the robot company. Hey. Be gone, be gone, be gone, spirit.
The Alice and Wonderland collab has got across the corner. Mizuki Mad Hatter is coming. If they do an Alice in Wonderland collab, I'll be sick. Typical Mizuki player letting his other support die. Fair, come on. I'm learning my hero, okay? Yo, can I do this jump? No, I can't. I mean, I probably can, but not now. Oh, I'm hindered! So that's how it feels. Oopsie. You'll get to learn them. What do you mean? Weird. Twitch hates me.
We can catch up. I know we can.
What am I gonna ult? Oh, I'm gonna ult, Ember ult. One thing I want to get good at him is landing headshots. I know it sounds bad. He does have headshots. Yo, I'll win this battle. Okay, not now though. Where do you think you're going? No, that was so sad.
I'm out of there.
Bye, Junkat.
Be gone.
Let's go. Nano Emre is becoming popular. Maybe we have a comeback of Nano. Maybe we have a Nano Boost comeback. Okay.
I'm getting into this.
Stream crashed when I went in earlier.
We're almost in the lead.
No, Zastin, it ain't gonna happen, Zastin. It ain't gonna happen, buddy.
Someone needs a hand. Enemy here.
Wait.
Reverse the tide.
The ultimate explosion for Junkat.
Protect us, kick game. Barricades on the move.
No! I have my name on it. Okay, I told too much. I know it doesn't protect me. I know it doesn't protect me from that, but I really wanted to believe that it did. I really wanted to believe that it did. It would be sick if we protect against Diva Bomb, though. It would be pretty sick.
Be gone, be gone, be gone. They took our guy.
That would be cool out there. Imagine the chat just chatting. This tire has someone's name on it, and then going for me. Oh, nice minefield, though. It's kind of alone. I should throw the chain net at the beginning, but at the end when I feel like he's gonna jump out. Good. Yo, let me go with quick step though on this map specifically, so I can actually go for like longer distances. Like up top here, for instance. Yeah, it doesn't work anyway. Oh, I heard a Mizuki, dog. Spidey senses were tingling.
Could get used to this feeling.
Yeah, it doesn't stop my ulti, dog.
I'm back.
I'm dead. Oh,
Heads up.
good.
大丈夫?
I'm good. But yeah, I'm excited to see him being played. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that I feel like a lot of players haven't spent enough time on Mizuki, and they spend way more time on the cat rather than on Mizuki. You know, I had to like divide my time between the two. And I hope eventually I'll get like in a good meta for him. I kind of get as a player for not learning Brick. I could get that, and I don't want to do the same mistake with Mizuki. So this is why I spent like a lot of time on him and expect to see more Mizuki from me. Because there were some metas and some team comps and stuff like that in which, as a flank support playing heroes that are similar to Brig, is the way to go. This is why I have so much time invested in him, and I want to keep on doing that. You still struggle so much playing Brig, it sucks. Play Mizuki. I think Mizuki is a more active Brig. Flashier Brig too. I'll hold the high noon. Getting get a name on the tire. No! Leave me alone! Stop terrorizing me! Oh no. I'm scared. I'm hiding. I'm not moving.
This robot rules.
Oh! Notice every time you use Kekai on your teammates, they're standing outside of his circle, but behind it, the barrier still protects them.
Making progress on the barricade.
Maybe the visual is not that good then. Where's the high noon? He wants to jump out soon. Fine. You know what? Fine.
Enemy here. Stay on the robot or it's over for us.
Towards the sky.
And I'm out.
Hey, look how cool it is. Who plays like this. He's gonna C9 because of it. Never mind, he didn't. But yeah, super cool, super fun hero. Definitely a must learn, and I think it's gonna be better than before because your teammates definitely understand how the aura works. Because it's easier and more intuitive because you already have the same kind of aura with the same range from Lucio. So look into Mizuki and let me know in the comments what you think about his changes. And I got play of the game too to finish the video out. That's good. I didn't do anything this game. This was the worst game out of the three. Okay, that's it. Sure. Done.
I'm Olaf. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.